Hey everybody, Sherry here. Just want to take a quick moment and reach out to my prayer team, because I know that a lot of people are feeling upset, discouraged. Some people have said they're feeling fearful, scared, you name it. People are feeling it right now because it looks like that things are really bad for our president, and that things are falling apart already. And oh my, it's just been a month, or barely a month, or a little over a month, or whatever it's been. And oh wow, they're about to get the better of him. And besides that, there's a shadow government that's headed up by Obama, and he's going to make sure to take out our president because he wants to secure his legacy. Well, it may be true that he wants to secure his legacy, but I came today to remind you of this one fact. God did not go to this much trouble to get Donald Trump into office, because it was not an easy deal. It was months and months and months of spiritual warfare. You guys know it because you were on your knees alongside some of the rest of us who showed up for the battle every single day. God did not go to this much trouble to bring this man on the scene, to let him get demolished by the Democrats, the liberal machine, and all of that. Now, he did not. You have to keep in mind, okay, God brought him here. God is going to keep him here. We have a role to play in that, and that is to keep the man and this nation lifted up in prayer, keep the fires of faith burning at all times, and do not cave in to what it looks like, because as much as we try to keep it under control, and some of us don't even watch this much of the mainstream media anymore, it's still out there. We're still seeing snippets of it on Facebook and that sort of thing. And oh, this one's screaming, this is the worst thing, referencing Flynn right now. This is the worst thing that's ever happened in the history of any presidency. Give me a flippin' break. Are you kidding me right now? This Flynn episode is the worst thing that ever happened ever in the history of any presidency? Not even close, my friend. Not even close. And of course, they want to take that horse and run with it and then try to take down others as they go along. Look, all we need to do is stay in faith and stay in unity. Our unity is our weapon. And the pockets of the prayers all across this nation, whether in churches, in homes, throughout social media, like the way that we do it within our groups, I'm telling you, you are the one carrying this nation and this president and this presidency on your backs. You are the ones who are keeping the power of God pulled down to us, because our unity is like a magnet. He cannot resist. It pulls him down, and with him comes his power, his might. He is overseeing this. He is overshadowing it. So I just want to remind you, stay in faith, and you constantly, it's like bumblebees, you got to bat the news off and this sort of thing. Are things happening? Yes. But you have to remember, Donald Trump is still surrounded by snakes. The snakes that had infiltrated our government for decades. Some of these snakes have been lodged in there and gotten so fat and dug in so deep. Do you think that they were just going to sit back and go, okay, Donald Trump, you come in here with your morals and your cabinet members that are faith-believing people and believe in God, and they're not going to promote the global agenda and the feminism agenda and all that kind of stuff. You go right ahead, and we're going to work alongside of you, and we're going to say yes to everything. If you thought that was going to happen, then you have been sadly, rudely awakened by the last few days. Crap has happened, and it's going to happen, because he is surrounded by snakes. The snakes had infested and taken over Washington, D.C. We just didn't even realize how bad. We knew it was bad, but those of us who pray and believe didn't even know. And then more and more and more is being exposed every day. And if we will continue to stay rooted in faith and rebuke and refuse fear, and decree and declare out of our mouth and prophesy over our nation that God is in control and that God put Donald Trump there. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, continue to declare out of your mouth that this is the will of God for our nation, and that we will not back down off of it, and that he will not only see one term, he'll see 2 terms, and then we're going to follow up with decades of men, godly men and women in places of power in our government. We got to just keep declaring and decreeing it until we say what God says, until we see what God sees. Now, we are in a new time in this nation, no matter what it looks like. This is just the birthing of a new era for America, and you know very well that birthing is not an easy process. There's a lot of pain involved, a lot of yuck, a lot of ugly before it gets better. And you have this brand new thing that is beautiful, and you love it, and it's a great gift. But the process of getting it there can be a tough one. So hang in there, stand strong, stay in faith, continue to join with me every day in prayer. We'll be back in the war room soon, I promise. Been a lot going on behind the scenes, and I won't go into all that right now. I want to keep this video short. So stay encouraged. I promise you that what you're doing every day, when you click a like on those prayers that are posted every day, if you post a prayer, if you post a video, I'm telling you, our unity makes a difference. So stand strong and stay focused, my friend, on the prize, because it is before us, it is there. God is moving clearly in the United States of America, and things are going great no matter what they say. Remember, together we got this.